eventually get to. So my sister is a fuller figured woman. She's a triple D, right? And she cannot walk into, you can't even really order this from Victoria's Secret. You have to go into, it's similar, it's kind of like a speakeasy, right? You don't know this exists unless you like are actually actively a consumer. So she goes to a very special place to buy these very expensive bras, right? They're like $90 to $100 some dollars for a bra. This speaks to her, right? So I can go into most department stores and walk away with a bra. She can't. So this, price it right, she would much rather pick this up than have to get rid of her favorite bra and replace that bra. To speak to your question. Yes, ma'am.
You refer to breaking. Can you be a little more specific without revealing your? I mean,
I want to, but I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
What let me say? Are you focusing on the cups, on the elasticity,
because there's a million different, your bras come apart a bunch of different ways. So I think there's opportunity in expanding the brand to just be your one-stop shop for it. If this broke, if this popped, if this came loose. Right now I'm focusing on a very specific part of the bra, and I can't disclose that to the entire room, especially since we're recording. I apologize. But I'm more than welcome to have a side conversation afterwards.
Next up is Birdhouse.
Hi, I'm AR from the Birdhouse Collective, and we are a clothing line, and we also do custom clothing. This came about the lack of urban self-expression and Black-owned clothing company. Fashion loves Black culture and forgets Black designers. We all are aware of this. Okay, in 2015, New York Fashion Week, out of 260 shows, they had 3.5 Black-owned lines. It's ridiculous. Enter Birdhouse Collective. So, started my own clothing line. Hopefully accentuate some of our, designs. In 7 months, we've amassed 96 Instagram followers, 22 months, 226 Facebook followers. Various partnerships and connected several people. Okay. So we offer a clothing line, but we also offer that to small businesses. So we will come into your business or have a discussion with you and see if you could benefit from our services. A month ago, I ran into Nita Magaka at an entrepreneurial event. She discussed with me and an idea she had. Time. Okay.
Question. So are your clothing line mostly t-shirts or what else do you have?
We started off with t-shirts, but it's branching off. We have various styles, and it's more of a one-off to see what I would like to wear, what I would like to present. So.
Most entrepreneurs, man, they start a company. You know, they're trying to start a company based on something that they see that's perhaps lacking in the marketplace. And so, what's that great thing that you're trying to get up to the bat and take a swing for, that you're going to hit a home run on behalf of? What's not happening in the clothing industry that you're going to be safe? Superman to the answer.
Okay. As you saw, it was 3.5 lines out of 260 in the New York Fashion Show 2015. In here, we will have at least 16 black-owned clothing lines. Now, that depends on how far you want to go with it, but I would partner with each person I talk to. What would you like to do? It would be minimal effort on their part. You come to me, it's autonomous. I'll send you designs, we communicate, I'll put it out for you.
When you talk about designing the clothes, are you talking about making the actual clothes or designing the logos and stuff on them?
Designing the logos, we will be acquiring the products, whether it be through,
I don't know much about this industry in there. It seems very crowded. You know, it's like if somebody wanted to get a t-shirt made, there's places online, there are, you know, go to the mall, there's places and everything else. So I'm not sure that you know, like, you definitely, you know, yeah, African American doing this and thing, or put the color that. I see that part of it, but I'm not seeing, that's one part. I think just, what's the uniqueness that will get you into a big company or get you into certain things like that?
well, I guess the uniqueness would be the design. So, I have experience in clothing and design and things like that. You communicate to me what your design is. You don't need a design team.
Okay.
So I'm basically eliminating a whole team or.
So you use what brings that your skill set related to being able to design, then using that design to bring it into.
Right, as a promotional tool, as another revenue stream.
Okay.
Chances make champions.
Okay.
You got 2 minutes, so
2 minutes.
don't speak.
Don't get to talking too much. Hello, everyone. My name is Chelsea, founder of Champions Make Champions.
Lana Grant, co-founder of Champions Make Champions.
The problem. There is currently 23,000 people incarcerated now in Wisconsin prisons. 68% of these individuals return to prison. 53206 is the highest incarceration rate in the country. 62% of men who have spent time in jail, 62% of men usually have spent time in jail before they are 34 years old. Wisconsin is the home of black incarceration.
The product. Our product, we have reintegration and reentry. We're offering life skills, apprenticeships, apparel, and safe housing.
The solution. What we are is a workforce development agency providing apprenticeships targeted in tech, customer service, building and carpentry. We also provide housing, life skills, and just a safe place for individuals to go. December 2018, Trump signed the First Step Act into law, which included the Second Chance Act, which pushed out funds into Second Chance and reentry programs.
Our business model. We have billable services, this is how we make money, in our safe housing that we are offering. We have CMC Second Chance workshops for the community in our apprenticeship program, as well as our unique impulsive disorder treatment and our cognitive behavioral techniques that we have designed.
Growth today. As you can see, one image on the left is our model, our logo from beginning. This is the finished product. We did a business startup workshop on the 23rd of last month, encouraging entrepreneurship, telling everybody to come out and we would assist in setting up their business. We are for a health provider. We offer community projects, doing different gardens and things in the community cleanup. We have an innovative treatment approach.
How does someone access your set of services?
We are now currently housed at Lynn's Precious Moments. It's located at 1710 North 24th Street. We're there every Monday from 10 to 2, but you can call us and we can come if you need additional support or services.
By appointment.
Okay, so I'm just recently there with these. How do I know to seek you out?
Well, that is what we're trying to do now, gain more collaborations with stakeholders so they can have awareness and visibility of what we are and who we are.
How do you guys make money when you get money?
Right now, we are a Wisconsin for health provider, so we bill under the Community Recovery Service Program, which allows us to bill for life skills, crisis intervention, transportation, and some of the workshops that we offer.
What makes you unique?
What makes us unique is our innovative impulsive disorder treatment. I have a background in addiction counseling. I currently hold a CSAT. So what I have noticed is a lot of people who deal with impulsive disorder, so they act before really thinking, can be related to an addiction. So we have developed a treatment with a curriculum and support to assist those individuals.
As well as our CBT, our cognitive behavioral technique, training approach, bridging the gap between adolescency and our higher generation. There is a huge gap with life skills and a lot of other things, bridging that gap and making it innovative, creative, fun approach that they would like to adapt and be assertive in learning as well.
Is there now, or is there potentially a technical aspect to that, like an app or an online program or something?
Definitely. One of our partnerships was with Apple. So we go there and right now we do different workshops. They have free workshops for anybody who's interested, but we're building on to create an app and also have our own software. Being a counselor, documentation is a big issue for us clinicians. It takes us forever to do things because the documentation is so intense. So we want to create a platform that would allow clients to utilize the time and clinicians without the heat of documentation. Anything else?
Crown Souls.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Shaniva Smith, and I'm the owner of Crown Soul Boutique, when your soul's new style. So, a little background about me. When I was 15 years old, I started working at Boston store in the women's shoe department and men's shoe department. Then I transitioned over to DSW Shoe Warehouse and Foot Locker as well, where I did women's, men's, and children's shoe sales. So what we're going through right now is a retail apocalypse. So a lot of the retailers are shutting down, including the previous stores that I worked for, and a lot of companies are choosing to go as e-commerce. So over the years, we're seeing a trend of the companies closing down. So brick and mortars are pretty much going to be obsolete. Women do not have places where they can go to shop. So what we decided to do was to create a platform where customers can shop 24/7 online or desktop, or they can also do it by their phone. And they can do it with secure payment options such as PayPal or Amazon. We have expedited shipping, and the products are delivered directly to the customer. For my local customers, I deliver them directly myself. So some of my competitors are Soul Lavish, Fashion Fiend Shoe Ring, and Shade Shoe Box, which are all local Milwaukee entrepreneurs. And the key thing about my competitors is that they do not provide the services that I have, such as large group orders, bronze, gold, and platinum customization kits, which is if you want to bedazzle your shoes, shoe customization parties, so just like paint and sip, we do shoe and sip. And then also women's shoe sizes 4 through 13, and the width availability of medium, narrow, and wide width capabilities. So my current business model right now is that I buy the shoes, I put them on the website after the suppliers do get paid, and then the customer buys them, and then I get paid, and then I ship it directly to the customer, and I repeat. I'm going to be transferring over to a business to consumer model where specifically I'll list the photos, and then the customer buys, then I get paid, the supplier gets paid, and then the supplier ships it directly to the customers. So this is the growth today. We're in our startup phase. Actually, I'll be flying out to LA.
Can we see that last slide you were showing us? Thank you.
So why are we flying out to LA?
So I'm actually going to the fashion district to meet with my final vendors. I was just in Atlanta in February at a shoe convention to meet with my vendors as well too. I'm very particular about my vendors because I have to have the shoe sizes that I'm promising and also the ability to do large group ordering. So I'm very picky and I am invested in my business, so I decided to take that trip.
Can you explain the customized shoe party?
Okay, so pretty much another part about me, like growing up, I used to bedazzle my shoes and people would always ask me where did I get my shoes from. I would just resell them to them. So I'm going to teach people how to actually bedazzle their own shoes. And each kit, there comes a different tier. So it's the bronze kit, and there's the gold, and then there's the platinum. So each kit has additional materials. So you might have, the first kit might have just a glue stick, just some jewels. Next kit might have some Swarovski crystals and additional materials as it goes on, and instructions on how to customize your shoes.
What I was hearing is I was thinking you're competing against Zappos, which is owned by Amazon, but that is the uniqueness that you'll get on.
So people buy the shoes from your website and they buy the bedazzle kit?
Yes. And then with the customization parties, the customization kit is automatically included in that price.
I really like your shoes. Are they bedazzled?
No.
I would like to see them bedazzled.
If you visit my social media on Instagram, I actually have a video of some shoes that I did bedazzle.
Target market. Who would be a target market?
So it would be anybody that's a woman or anyone who buys women's shoes, and I'm looking for an age range is between 12 and all the way up until mid-40s.
Okay.
Did you tell us, in the beginning, did you tell us about the bedazzle kits in your slideshow?
The customization kits.
Can I see it? I missed it. I just
It
wanted
was very small.
Right here.
I'm going to type that I want a whole slide like that.
That's a unique.
Yeah, exactly.
Any more questions?
Have you found that people nowadays do prefer shopping away from a store? I mean, sometimes people with specific types of things, sometimes want to try more at the time. So have you included that concern, and also in terms of people purchasing a shoe and then find that it didn't work out, you worked out those types of concerns?
I'm glad you asked that. So I did a survey, and actually 21 of my customers did indicate, 90% of them did indicate that they would prefer to do online shoes. So a next step for me is that I'll be creating an app as well, where it's virtual shoe sizing, so that you have your accurate shoe size before you make a purchase from me.
Did you have a picture of the bedazzled shoes?
Actually, I do on my Instagram,
But not on your slideshow?
not on my slideshow. You can follow me on Instagram.
So just one more question. sorry to be so obsessed with the tassels, but what is the problem you're solving?
So actually being able to give customers the option to shop from their home for their shoe size, because a lot of times people can't find size 4 or 13 or within the narrow width or the wide width. So they can do that from the comfort of their home without having to worry about burning their gas, because at our malls here, Charlotte's just closed down. Payless just closed down. Boston store is going too, so who do we really have but Shoe Carnival? And that's not
So are you competing
affordable.
with Zappos? Or
No.
are you competing in a new category where I can bedazzle my shoes?
A new category where you can bedazzle your shoes and you can buy your own shoes if you choose not to bedazzle them as well.
They think in no way to personalize them.
Yes.
But then isn't the problem you're solving that I want to personalize my shoes?
That's one of the problems.
I think that's like that, because personalization is where.
But she didn't say that when I
I know.
asked her.
That's-
So you two need to talk.
Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. No, but I think that's the uniqueness of this. That's the unique idea. If it didn't have that, it's a questionable business. They're just giving the competition, but that, I think, is something, that's why you're saying, but slide it and everything else, that's the uniqueness of this.
And then, did you guys also catch the large group ordering? So if a bride wants the specific shoe for her own bridal party, I can deliver that whole shoe, the whole package directly to them. None of my competitors are doing that, and I haven't heard of that from any competitor.
What's the real income potential, revenue potential?
So, actually, one of my competitors, without having mileage, she's making about $1 million for her business, and she started in 2015. So I'm assuming that I will go above that with this different opportunities that we have. Any more questions? Thank you.
Hello, I'm Daniel Reed, speaking up on Daniel Warbucks Embroidery and Fulfillment. Our mission statement is our business is your business, essentially saying that we will treat your business as our own if you are a client. The problem is I'm actually the founder of Daniel Warbucks Clothing, which specializes in bad hats that I create, and I had to outsource for supplies to Atlanta and Florida, and I sell hats throughout the country to about 20 different states, and then I've had dozens of orders, and I have to wait a week or two to actually fulfill my orders. So I'm taking it upon myself to manufacture my own, and I also want to do that for other small businesses, brands. So that will be bridging the gap for my clients and their consumers, as well as my own, and then also that will allow the businesses to focus primarily on marketing strategy, and they won't have to outsource or